1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up.
Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Cobblers Save. It's been about 2 weeks since I last uploaded, so apologies for that. It's all been FM League and I've been at work for the last couple of weeks, so not really had the time, but here we are today. I'm back with an update, and yeah, things are not going too bad. I'll show you the fixtures, results, etc., transfers, and all that good stuff too. We've sorted out our training as well now. I figured out what that actually was as to why everyone was so unhappy. I'll go through that again a little bit later. So let's start off first of all with the schedule, or the fixture list. So I last left you when we beat Reading 6-1 away from home. We followed that up with a 3-0 win against Brighton in the Cup. We then lost to Stoke 2-1, which is disappointing, but Stoke are a pretty good team on this save. They're normally in and around the Europa League spots. Southampton drew 0-0. Not too bad a result. We had some good performances from the defence, not so much the strikers. 0-0 at home to Arsenal, so another good result against one of the top 4 sides. Beat Wolves in the next round of the Cup 4-1. Lost 2-1 away at Cardiff, which was really disappointing. We took the lead really early, but couldn't hold on, unfortunately. Started quite a decent run here. We beat Sunderland 3-0, Man City 2-0, which was a very good result. Ipswich 4-0, Watford 3-1. If you can hear that scratching, that's my puppy trying to get in my bedroom. No, Alfie. Bad boy. Watford 3-1, Everton we drew 0-0, and Bournemouth we beat 5-1. Bless him. We lost 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. Beat Chelsea 3-1 at the Ricoh Arena, which is where we're playing while our stadium gets done up. Beat Fulham 3-1. We always seem to do well against Fulham. And then we lost 2 games in a row. Did I say we lost to Nottingham Forest or beat them? We lost to them 3-1. James Wilson scored a hat-trick. He came on as a sub as well at half-time and just tore us apart. At Crystal Palace we lost 3-2. Tottenham we lost 2-0. Fierro's an absolute god on this game. He always scores against us. Beat Fulham in the quarter-finals of the Capital One Cup. Adam Basic with the 2 goals there. We lost 3-1 to Norwich, which was again disappointing. Newcastle we lost 2-1 to them in quite a close game. Quite unfortunate not to get anything from that. We then beat Brentford 3-1. Drew 2-2 against Liverpool at Anfield, which was another good result. Beat Reading 3-0, Stoke 5-0, Liverpool 3-0 in the first round of the Capital One Cup. We then lost in the FA Cup to Norwich 1-0. Beat Liverpool 3-2 in the semi-final second leg, which put us into the final, 6-2 on aggregate. Lost to Arsenal 3-0, which was disappointing, but it was one of them games where we weren't really ever in it. 1-1 against Sunderland away, disappointed because I thought we could have nicked it, but unfortunately not. Ipswich, we beat them 4-1. I think we did the double over at Ipswich this year. Southampton, we drew 2-2 again, I think. Did we draw with them the first time? I think we either drew or lost the first time. We lost 7-0 to Man City, which has probably been the most disappointing result I've had in this save. We don't normally get smashed by many people. If we do, it's 3-0 at most. 7-0 was pretty embarrassing. There was nothing I could do, really. Man City were just rampant on the day and fully deserved the 3 points. Drew 0-0 against Man United, which was a good way to bounce back. We had City, then United. We bounced back really well at Old Trafford. We then beat Arsenal in the Capital One Cup final, which means that we're going to be in Europe next year. We're going to be in at least the Europa League, which is good, in front of 90,000 people. We put in a really good performance to nick a 1-0 win, so that was pleasing. We lost 3-2 to Bournemouth, which was probably one of the most disappointing results of the season because they're down the bottom. So, yeah, it was so late as well. So, and that's where we're up to at the minute. We've got 2 games in hand at the minute, and then we've got 8 games left. So 10 altogether. I'll show you the league. There we go. So we're 12th at the minute, but could go up to like 7th if we win both the games. It's a big if. I'd rather have the points on the table, obviously. But yeah, I mean, at the minute, we're not doing too badly. I think we've got a good goal difference of plus 13, which is the best in certainly this half of the table, outside the top 5, I think. So, you know, things aren't going too badly. Better than I expected. If we win the 2 games in hand, I know it's going to be hard and it's ifs, buts, but, you know, we've got a good chance of getting ourselves into a Europa League spot or maybe even challenging for the Champions League, which would be quality. If we can nick that last Champions League spot, that would be incredible. But we're at least in Europe next year, which in the second season. I think it's a good achievement already, even though it wasn't through the league, it was from the Capital One Cup. But we'll take anything we can at the minute. We don't need transfers. We have, but I can't remember where we got up to. I think we'd done all these. We'd done Bilbao, hadn't we? Sverrisson, who's the backup goalkeeper that I said was coming in. Not very good. We'll probably just sit in the under-21s. And we've loaned this guy from Leverkusen. Just as backup again. He's probably not going to play because Nabe's in there, but he's worth a lot. But we won't be getting him on a permanent anytime soon. Just good backup. Only come off the bench 3 times, so. To the training, where you'll see now we've got 64 happy players. Yay! And only 4 unhappy. I'm not sure who they are. Who are they? Does it say if you click it? Oh, they're all youth team players. Okay. That doesn't bother me. But yeah, we've got 64 happy players now. And the reason it was because our youth training facilities even were on 2-star. The day after we got upgraded to 2.5, I went through the training again, got my coaches to pick it. And these all went from very heavy to average. And from ever since then, everyone's been more than happy with the training. So, and you can see the performances we're getting as well. So far, so good then. Let's take you through some of the squad and go through some of the individual performances. Alan Neville's still in goal, and you can see he's still improving too. 27, so still got a good, 7-8 years at least, I'd say. But yeah, doing very good in goal. Got an average rating of 7.11, which is fantastic. Zaidi's playing at right back, who's the free transfer that we got from, where was it, Madrid? Atletico, yeah. So, again, another player doing very well for us. Van Putten, 7.24. He actually had a bit of interest in him in January, but I tied him down to a new deal. He's here for another 3 years at least. Where are we next? Wellington, who's not been playing that much, but I've started playing him in the last few games, and he's got a bit of interest in him now, so I might look to cash in the summer. Who else have we got? Cantor, the defensive mid. He's not really been playing there. He's been playing at centre-back a bit more because of Martinez has been playing there. Montez, the right midfielder, who again hasn't really been playing as much. But he's been playing a fair bit. But Cherney's been playing there quite a lot. He's up front at the minute. We've made him a false 9. He's done quite well there so far. Nabe, worth 24 million. He might be one we look to cash in on and probably get someone younger than him to come in. For 24 million, I reckon we can get that 30 million for him. But that depends if whoever's interested comes in. Who's interested? Lorient. Okay, I don't know if they're going to be able to afford 30 million. Not all up front anyway. Kearney, like I said, unbelievable player. Got him from Barcelona for quite cheap, I think, as well. 3.7 million. And yeah, overall he's doing quite well. Who else have we got up front? Basic, the man himself. I think he was a free transfer as well. He scored 11 last year, 15 this year, and we've still got 10 games to go. And you can see by the stats, he's getting his fair share of assists as well. So it's good to see that coming off too. Anyone else? Suji's not really played this year. I looked to try and cash in on him, but no one was interested. He's just not getting in the squad at the minute, or in the team even. He's getting in the squad, but not really making an impact when he comes on. Rebello, who will probably look to sell on. But he comes off the bench and doesn't do too badly, to be fair. Anyone else I'm missing? Where is Martinez? There he is. This is the defensive mid. Been trying to sign him for ages from Chelsea, but it doesn't look like they want to sell him. If I can get rid of Nabe, I might splash the cash and just sign him because he's still 19. He can play centre mid, as can Nabe. So if we can sell Nabe, he could be the one coming in to replace him. But it depends if Chelsea are looking to sell, which they're not at the minute. So Tader, again, free transfer, scored 19 goals this season. Overall, 14 in the league in 22. Free transfer, first season, and he's just absolutely smashing them in. 21 years of age, improving again. And yeah, we've got some really good, talented young players here at the minute, which is only good for us in the future. So we've got the 2 games in hand. Hopefully we'll be able to win them. And then we'll see where we are at the end of the season. We'll be in Europe next year no matter what. We won't go down. I'm pretty sure of that. We've got to 40 points. But yeah, now we need to start looking up rather than down. And we'll see how we get on. I think that's pretty much everything that I needed to show you. Finances were not doing too great, but hopefully at the end of the season that'll balance out. when we get all the rights and Europa League money, etc. So we'll see how that goes too. So thank you for watching. Sorry it's been a while since I've updated, but you're now all up to date. I'm going to go and finish the season this afternoon. If you did enjoy, then feel free to hit the like button. Are these transfers coming in actually? I think these transfers are coming in at the end of the season. I've just seen that. Yeah, so we've got this lad coming in for 14.75 million. He's 19 years of age. He's a striker that can play on the wing as well. And looking at him, I think that's quite good business. I mean, young, 19. Will he be 20 when he joins? I'm not sure. No, he won't. He'll still be 19. But statistically, he's actually very, very good. Physically too. Technique, incredible. 23, we could have a real good player on our hands if we can get him trained up in the position that I want. I'll probably play him on the wing to start with. But he could be a pretty good inside forward, I think. So we'll see how he gets on when he joins. And we're trying to get this lad from Bayern Munich. Is it on a free transfer as a centre back? So he could be a pretty good acquisition if we can get him. But fingers crossed. We'll see if we can get a deal done there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything as far as I'm aware. If you do want to see anything else, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to show you in the next update. But I'm going to go and finish the season and try and get started on next season, and I'll have an update for you very soon, I hope. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.